Hi, Ed here from Burton Boat Sales in Lincoln. Welcome to another video. Today we're in sunny Grimsby to take a look at this Greenline 33. So it's a boat we've not featured on the channel before. It's full of really practical features actually, so we'll go and have a look and see what we think. So let's step on board. First thing you sort of notice is how easy it is to step on to the boat. So you've got a side door here, so you walk in. This boat in particular is a 2014 build, 2014 model. In the cockpit area here, you've got storage directly underneath the cockpit area here. It's got a single 150 horsepower VW diesel, but that's on a shaft drive. It's located inside, which means it gives you the storage on the outside here. So if we lift one of these up, you've got two of these. So you can see you've got one on the starboard side, one on the port side. Just a really handy place to keep all your fenders and lines, and they close neatly, these bolts here. Now we've seen sort of fold down platforms on boats before, but not something I think as significant as this. So you've got a nice, I guess if you want to call it a balcony, off the stern here. It does come all the way up and sit flush to this back here, so if you've got grandkids, young kids or anything like that, then it is safe to, when you have it in the up position, it completely closes it off. But when you do get a nice day, we are blessed, well, it's mid-November really, but we're sort of blessed with a nice day, you can have this as an extended seating area and seating space. Fixed seating on either side, on both the port and starboard side, but you can see the owner here has got individual seating. Just for versatility, you can move it about how you like really, sort of make it how you want. Moving into the accommodation, this is a really neat idea, and it's sort of a bit of ahead of its time, because it seems a lot of mainstream boats now are doing this sort of thing. This is, with it being what, nearly 10 years old, it feels like it, like I said, sort of ahead of its time really. You have got a nice window here, so this comes up on a ram, but it shuts down and completely closes the accommodation off. But again, if you want to feel connected to the cockpit area, if you've got guests here, you can even room here for a table if you want to dine out. You have got the galley perfectly positioned here to serve food or whatever you want to do. So it does go into this up position here, so when you're not using it as a breakfast bar, you can fold it up and secure it here with a latch, so it's neatly tucked away. And then you can pull down on this, just about tall enough to pull down on this, and then lock that in place, shut the doors, and you can completely close yourself off from the elements. Right, let's move inside. Let's take my shoes off. One of the things that strikes you when you come in here is just how light and airy it is. You'll notice more when we go in the front cabin, which I think is sort of a standout feature of the boat really. But in the saloon area, you've got nice big windows which wrap all the way around, really good visual vantage point from your helm position as well. But it just feels like a nice place to be. You've like I said, you've got the galley tucked away at the back, which equally serves the cockpit. You've got everything you sort of want from the galley, so you've got a sort of a combi of a microwave down there, electric hob. Over to the port side, nice big fridge. The size of the boat is massive actually, and then a freezer there as well. Dedicated seating over to the port side, so that's a nice long bench, and then again on the starboard side. Access to the engine is directly under my feet here, because like I said, she's a single 150 diesel on a shaft drive. And the neat thing is that if you take this cushion away, when you lift the engine hatch on its rams, this table will neatly tuck into this area where you've removed the cushion, so there's no need to remove this table if you want to do your daily engine checks, because a lot of the time with boats the tables can be heavy and you have to store them somewhere, and it gets a bit annoying when you're having to look at your engine and things like that. So to have a dedicated place for that is a really neat feature. So you've got a single throttle here, VHF radio, bow and stern thrusters with this one. Obviously with it being a single shaft, it just gives you that ultimate control really. Nice big Raymarine hybrid touch chart plotter. This one's got an autopilot as well, speed and depth gauge, and then all your sort of usual buttons on the dashboard for everything else you really want to use. So it's a really good vantage point here. You've got the window there which opens to give you a bit more ventilation, and I can see everything from here. I can see nicely to the port side at the transom. So it's just a nice helm position. The wheel falls nicely in your hand along with the throttle, so it's nice and easy to control. Right, let's move down to the accommodation. So a couple of steps down, a single cabin boat. We'll start our way in forward and then move back. I think this is the sort of standout feature for the boat, really, just because it follows the pattern of the saloon. So you've got a nice natural light coming in through here. You don't see many boats where you've got full windows that go all the way around, and I can't emphasise just how much nice natural light comes in here. These are scissor action berths, so at the minute they're in the single position, but they can move across and create a double. Again, if you want that sort of added versatility. And just nice practical touches, like you might have seen these locks on the doors. So press it and it'll open, which gives you nice storage here. Press it and you can lock it. So if you take it out to sea, your cupboards aren't going to be flying open. And then you've got storage on both the port and starboard side. More storage on the starboard side. So it just adds to that air, really, of how practical the boat is. In terms of the bathroom, so the heads, day heads, also dedicated ensuite for the cabin. So you see you've got everything you want there, really. Toilet, sink, shower as well. And then you've got, let's do it from the other side. So it'd be helpful if I unlocked it, really, wouldn't it? Yeah. And then it gives you direct access back into the companionway. So it's day heads, really, but also separate door from the cabin. Right, moving back. Again, more storage in here. Hanging locker, some shelves for clothes or what have you. So it's a boat you feel you could spend some significant time on, really. Right, we'll go out and have a look at the side deck now. Right, we moved up to the foredeck now. It's a little bit windy, so you have to bear with me. The things you sort of notice when you come up here, so you've got side decks here, which are nicely raised, to give you that added safety feature. Up at the bow here, nice big anchor locker with a remote for your windlass. Side decks the bow and side decks complemented in teak. And then nice big symmetrical side decks. And the neat feature is that the hardtop on the sides sort of overhangs the walkways of the boat, so you've got a little bit of protection there. You have got a canopy which goes all the way around as well, so it'll sort of protect the area. But this is really good. This is very sturdy, very high. Again, just a nice safe feature as we make our way back to the cockpit area. Thank you for taking the time to have a quick look at this Greenline 33 with us. Link for the boat is in the description below. Feel free to call the office to arrange any viewings, and we'll speak soon and see you again on another video.